Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
Grab a brew. Don't cost nothing.
So I got into a cab and turned around, and he was leaning against the car watching me drive away. That was that.
We're back on the special weekend edition of Entertainment Tonight here at Hollywood's Chateau Marmont Hotel. It was here in the morning of March 5th, 1982, that the world watched the Los Angeles coroner carry out the lifeless body of comedian and actor John Belushi. In the months which followed, authorities would work to sort out the events of the night before, which led to Belushi's tragic death. And it became clear that John was another Hollywood victim of having too much too young.
I'm a zit.
He had an enormous desire to make us laugh, and that's what he did in Animal House and the Blues Brothers. And on Saturday Night Live, he made life look like one big party. But John Belushi's party would end with a lethal injection of heroin and cocaine. Left behind were fans, friends, and a widow.
You sort of got the feeling that he was invincible, that he would always walk away.
John and Judy were high school sweethearts. She would witness his rise to fame and eventual fall to drug abuse.
He would do them until you'd think he was going to kill himself doing them.
In his last interview with ET 3 months before he died, it seemed John knew he had to change.
John, do you have a New Year's resolution?
There are a lot of things I should do.
He said to me, tell me, how do I stop?
Judy says he would stop for long periods. He saw a psychiatrist. He sought peace in a new home on Martha's Vineyard.
He could sit himself down on the beach and stay there all day.
But he couldn't stay straight, and when business called him to L.A., Judy sent him alone.
So I got into a cab and turned around, and he was leaning against the car watching me drive away. And that was that.
The court said this woman, Kathy Evelyn Smith, was guilty of injecting the fatal dose. She served 18 months for involuntary manslaughter, but Judy doesn't really blame her.
This was his life and his responsibility.
Now Judy has her own life. She's happily married to TV producer Victor Pisano, with whom she's working on an animated Blues Brothers project. They live quietly with their son and 2 of his daughters. And not too far from their Martha's Vineyard home, John Belushi rests in the peace that escaped him in life. In examining Belushi's body, coroner Thomas Noguchi reportedly observed 24 needle marks in his right arm and several more in his left.